What's up, Nintendo gamers and general gamers around? The kid here. Gaming consoles need to stop becoming multimedia devices. Plain and simple. Um, Someone that comment on my videos, his name is SA Rebirth, and yes, this is a shout out to you. Your comment was really interesting, and it really did teach me why people, a lot of Xbox fans, did not like the Xbox One, and I actually understand it 100%. Consoles are becoming too much like multimedia devices. Um, Now, granted, the Wii U is guilty of this, and the Xbox One is definitely guilty of this, and the PS4 is guilty of this. People rather have features in their console that pertains to actually gaming and make the gaming experience better. And that's one thing I really love about Miiverse that Nintendo did. It's not just a gimmick or repackage of Twitter or something like that, but it's something that's for the games and input it in some games and more likely most games in the future. And it's a fun and unique way to make games better and interact with other gamers, and that is just a great feature. Now, when we have like the PS4, it has where you can do posts from your PS4 to Facebook and stuff, your achievements or trophies. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? I mean, no one wants to see on their feed some nerd talking about they got a trophy, from what, blowing a guy's head off in Call of Duty Ghosts. No one cares. Get a life. That's what they're going to be thinking. And at the same time, why would I post that on the PS4 or post on Facebook for that matter on the PS4 when I have a phone that can do that? Most people have smartphones that can do all that stuff. And that's the thing. We have smartphones, we have smart TVs that can do that can play Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, instant video, and all that stuff. So why are we getting these extra things out of a gaming console that are more like entertainment devices than actual gaming consoles? People want more things or features in a gaming console that makes the gaming experience better for them, not things that just makes overall watching TV and stuff better. Like the Xbox One has live TV, which is basically just like you know Wii TV, and even that, I'm just gonna say Wii TV is stupid. People may find it cool. It is a neat feature, I must admit, but really, it's stupid. I never used it, never once. If I want to see a guide or know information about something, I would just look it up on Wikipedia or something myself. I don't need, the gamepad in my hand looking down at something while I'm trying to watch TV. I'm trying to watch the TV screen. I'm not trying to look at a freaking, game controller. Who cares? I don't care that much. I mean, for those who use it, I'm sure they love it, and I'm sure I can see where they love it. But to me, it's really unnecessary. No one needs it. They could have built in a different feature that was better for games, and that's the whole thing. Sony and Microsoft are really notorious of this because they do make these multimedia devices because they have different sections of their company. They have gaming and consoles, division of their company, and they have TVs, and some have phones and pads, and all that stuff. I was about to say iPad, but that's Apple. But all that stuff, you guys have all that stuff, and you guys are trying to mix those two together. And gamers don't want that. They just want some neat features that makes experiences better. And that's one thing, again, I'm going to say this, that's one thing I really love about Miiverse, because it's something that makes the gameplay better, especially if it's incorporated into the game like some games are. It just makes everything better. And it makes you feel like you're connected with everybody, and everybody's a gamer who's playing this game, just like you. It just feels good to know that you're not the only one playing this game. There's other people who have similar comments like yours, and and especially in game, like in Resident Evil Revelations for the Wii U, you could see where people died, and the same in New Super Mario Brothers U. You can see where people died and have a comment there or a picture, and you can totally relate to it and feel the same frustration and all that. So it really immerses you into the game and immerses you into what other gamers are feeling. And when you have all this powerful hardware and stuff, but you're jamming all these things people don't want, you're just taking up more hardware power and all this stuff that no one really asks for or no one even wants. And Xbox One, from what I'm hearing about the Xbox One, indie developers can't self-publish their games. They have to go through a different publisher or through Microsoft and all this other stuff. Xbox One is looking like it's going to be dead on arrival. And I am very optimistic about consoles and stuff. I want competition and all that stuff, because the better competition, the better games and stuff is better for the consumers. But this console is looking abysmal at the moment, and a lot of fans are getting pissed off at Microsoft. I don't know what Microsoft is doing right now. They could change this around. Of course, they can make different decisions, but if they stick with their stuff, it is going to be dead on arrival, because what they're telling and the news they're announcing and how anti gamer actually it is, I'm not even lying. It is anti gamer. I mean, the whole you can't use your own game on another friend's console and all that stuff without paying a fee and all that stuff. That is so much bull crap. It is anti gamer. I mean, the whole used games and stuff is starting to be anti gamer, and fans are pissed off. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Xbox One completely flops. Now, before people jump on my back, any trolls or fanboys or anything jump on my back saying, "Oh my God, the Xbox One, it's so awesome. It doesn't matter. I love the way it is." Please go away, because any person with a brain who's a gamer can tell you that these moves that Microsoft is making is wow. It's just stupid. It makes no sense. It's you're basically isolating the gamers, and you're trying to cram in all this TV crap, this live TV crap, and nobody wants that crap. It's good to have games. Yeah, it's a gaming console, but at this point, I could honestly say first, I could say Xbox One is a multimedia device. Oh, and it's a game, console. And that's not good. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say it's a multimedia device and it's a game console, like, oh, I had to think about that to tell you that. That the Wii U is a game console. Yeah, it has Netflix, it has Hulu and all that stuff, but what it really focuses on is games. The PS4, it's a gaming console. I'm not even gonna lie. It does have those things, those multimedia things in it, but the Wii U does too. But from what I've seen with the PS4, it's more towards gamers and stuff. Just like the Wii U, it's for games, for gamers, and the whole YouTube streaming. Copy and pasting your videos and stuff and posting it on YouTube. That's pretty awesome. But just like Nintendo is about to start, charging LPers and stuff, I can really see Sony snaking people who use that feature the same way. And if you guys want my thoughts on the whole Nintendo thing, with the LPers, I think Nintendo is completely legally able to do that and justified in doing it, but it's still stupid. So I don't really agree with it. I mean, they could do it, but who cares? I mean, whatever they do is whatever they do. If no LPers want to do Nintendo games, that just pretty much confirms that they've been doing it for the money. You may disagree with that, I may be wrong, but at the same time, it is stupid. Nintendo should back off that and just go ahead and just let people do what they want and not steal their monetized videos. So, me being a partner, I could understand that, but at the same time, I'm not in it for the money. I've been doing this since, what, 3 years, 2.5 years, I think 3 years now though, and you know I've never once gotten a dime during that time, and I'm fine. I was doing this because I had a passion for it, not because I wanted cash in my wallet. So anyway, those are my thoughts, guys. These Xbox One is looking pretty abysmal, and multimedia devices, becoming console gaming consoles is starting to become ridiculous. And I think they should stop and start thinking about the gamers and what the gamers want, and try to make more features that pertain to games and the gamers to interact with one another. So those are my thoughts, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. What do you think about the Xbox One just being just terrifically bad towards gamers, and the PS4 and the whole media devices things, and game consoles becoming those more and more instead of actual game consoles? Tell me in the comments below, guys. See you guys later. I'll be doing more videos soon. And anyone wondering when my next Road to E3 2013 for Nintendo will be up, it will be up on Friday. So stay tuned for that. I'll have it early up that day. So check out Fullscreen Arcade. Those are the guys I'm partnered with. They have awesome videos, and videos just like mine, and LPs and all that stuff. So see you guys later. This definitely is going to be an interesting generation this year.